While we're waiting for a moment.
Yep. I just got the notification.
Awesome. You should get another one.
Yeah, I just got a
You'll
second
get
one.
another one. Now you might even get another. Just I like to kill people with notifications. Like, God, leave me alone. It'd be bad if nobody shows up.
Well, there's one waiting so far. I don't know who's waiting.
Hopeful Mama, Carrie, APP.
Oh God,
Sure.
APP's here already.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
It's
telling
it.
you, you will let anybody in here.
I know. Maybe we should kick her.
Well, she's on kick, so easy enough to kick.
Oh, that's crazy.
We got Powers Lawn Care. We got Who Flung
The
Poo,
mosque.
Sins,
Hopeful. Who flung poo? Pee pee all day. Turtle. Shell.
Demos.
Shell. Yeah. Hobbit. Who flung poo? I don't know what the little link is. Is that up at the top right? It says like a little link. I think that's kind of cool.
I have no idea.
I don't know either, but we'll go with it.
Fuck you too, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Fuck you very much.
Being a hoe, I am no hoe. Miss you, Mom. Said you went to get milk and haven't answered her calls. Ooh. What is going on, Carl? All right. What's going on, Thornstar? Happy days. Hours. Call me Glitter. Marco.
And
Uh,
Thornstar, yes, that is Man Destroyer.
yes. Mandy Story. I always just put Decoy Mandy, but do you think it would be better if I start putting Man Destroyer?
Oh, who cares? Sabrina won't care. She'll show up anyway just to poop on the birdie.
Hey, happy days, man. Milk and Newports are the best.
Milk and Newports and never come home.
Parabola Mandy, what is going on? Elissa, how are you doing? Okay. Well, we've greeted everybody, I believe, or a lot of people. Um, so let's see here. So we got some updates on
Yeah,
the.
we got a couple updates. So the Joe Tice guy that Aaron got. I read through his court documents the other day, and as if 40 years wasn't enough, um, he would also have to register as a tier 2 sex offender for the following 25 years if he makes it out.
Hell yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah. That is 40 years. And how old is he already?
59.
50. God. Oh, it's basically. Hopefully, that will be his lifetime, and hopefully, he won't make it out.
Yeah, I highly doubt he's going to make it out. That would be my guess. Um, and I mean, from now until when he dies, I don't think anybody's going to hear him fart again.
Oh.
Because
Happy Days is saying 99
oh
years
yeah,
old.
yeah, even if he has to serve only 85%, it'll still make him 93 when he gets out.
Damn. Good. But you know what though, the way I think about it, even if he survives and he does the real jail lifestyle, working out, and I mean, he's still when he gets out. Do you think he could possibly be a danger to?
100%,
Damn,
100%.
that's freaking crazy. That it's
Yeah,
that he even gets the chance to possibly get out. Hopefully, he'll be RIP. But oh well, I'm not going to. But hopefully,
rest
he's
in
not.
peace. No, no, not rest in peace. Rest in turmoil.
Well, yeah, I should say that instead of that because I'm just talking how I usually do.
Yeah, and to answer Thornstar's question, I am Canadian. I am not
Oh
a
yeah,
Wisconsin person.
I think you're a good, seem to be a good person, Whitey Fisterbottom. Yeah,
Um,
man.
yeah, no, I hope he makes lots of boyfriends in jail.
Unwanted boyfriends. Would that be a better?
Oh, there you go, Cody. Rest in piss.
Oh yeah, maybe he will. Maybe he will. I hope
You
so.
never know. I mean,
Hopefully, we can pray for it. Demas.
honestly, I hope that he doesn't get out.
Mm,
Um, a real risk to children. Much like the other gentleman that we were going to talk about. So the guy that Gideon got in um, West Monroe, Louisiana, I found out yesterday that he has at least one additional victim, if not more.
mm,
Yeah, very disturbing.
You want to
Um,
tell them a little bit about that, or?
I don't want to say too much just yet.
Mm,
I do know from talking with um my source that the person is 12 years old and there is a familial connection.
wow.
Um, Not 100% sure what the connection is just yet, um, but from what I'm told, that child was at the location of the abuse more than the younger one was. So
Mm.
that's concerning.
Let me say this real quick, Waddy. I'm on YouTube and on Kick, so either one you feel more comfortable, you can be there. I think I have more, about the same many people on Kick as I do YouTube, but you go wherever you feel more comfortable. I'm just gonna keep it at that. So I just want to say that because when you multi-stream like this, it kind of almost it separates your audience, and it's um if that makes sense. I'm sorry, I was off topic. Sorry.
Story of my life.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Yeah, it's hard. For some reason, this case is a little bit harder for me.
Mm,
I don't know if it just hits a little closer to home because of what happened with somebody close to me, or if it's the fact that I've talked to this mom and daughter. Um, yeah, it's it just hits different.
mm. I'm sure it has to. It's one of those things, man. It's even from my end. Even with me, I don't know what it is about this. Maybe I'm a little more emotionally invested in it or something. But
Well,
it's
I
it's
mean,
it's heartbreaking for any kid, and I don't know. I don't know. It is super sad, especially for you helping, really, literally helping getting this information from this monster.
yeah. I think like I was talking to his ex last night as well, and she was thanking me profusely, and I said, you know what, like I I appreciate the thanks, but it's not necessary. Like I don't view myself as any kind of a hero in this situation as such because it was such a fast moving team effort to make this all happen as quick as it did. So, I didn't it's not like I worked on him for 14 months like bad grandpa. Um I literally had 2 days with him.
But that's
Um,
the thing, you had that in well, I guess, intuition
yeah,
or whatever, knowing that there was actually, a child in danger. Uh, a big shout out to you, Mandy. I mean, you may not think you're a hero, but you're a hero. I mean,
but
and that
but
goes to Gideon too.
you know what? It's like I said to his ex last night. I don't view myself as a hero in this situation because um,
Right here.
I did what I feel any adult should have done in a situation where they knew there was a child in danger. And I I swear, if he had have made it home to Chatham, that those children would have been abused again.
Wow.
Um, there's there's a very close familial connection between where he was and the victims.
Mhm.
Not that he's related to the victims; he's not related to the victims. Um, you know what? Call me glitter. I did what any reasonable adult would have done, and you know what? I was glad that I was in the right place at the right time.
I
Um,
wanna kinda give you a rebuttal on that, Mandy. I I think some people may not even do nothing because they're scared of getting into, I mean, I would definitely report or do whatever, but some people don't want wouldn't want the vomit with the police and stuff like that, and I don't know why they wouldn't. So I'm just saying, I've heard of people, uh, out there that, saw a kid get hurt or whatever and didn't report it, man. That's which is really freaking sick.
yeah, I don't know. Like I'm just something just feels really different with this one. Um, like I don't even know how to put it. Um, I personally don't believe in coincidence. I I believe that everything happens for a reason when it's supposed to happen. And there was such a perfect timeline that this all took place. Like I found out that Gideon was going to Louisiana Monday night. I found out that he was going to be there Wednesday, Thursday. And within probably 20 minutes of me finding that out, this guy sent Mandy a friend request. And I happened to be on my phone when the friend request came in, so I accepted it right away. He started talking right away. And he had enough information on his profile that it didn't take me any amount of time to get him to open up about where he was. And I was easily able to place my decoy close to where he was
Mhm.
without having to do a lot of guesswork. Um, yeah, Southern Belle, this is the pred that I called you about. And so it was just a snowball effect. I've never been able to get a phone number and address out of a pred in the first hour of talking to him. Well, I mean, I've also never had the need to get that out of him that quickly. But this guy opened up. He told me his phone number. He told me where he was staying. He told me where he worked.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, like there was so much that fell into place so quickly. And you know um Opal was able to identify the mom, like I said before, 9 minutes from when I sent the pictures of the child. She had the mom's profile sent to me.
Wow.
So I mean, this was in warp speed how quickly it all came together. And I was able to talk to um Gideon Monday night and confirm everything. Gideon was driving there Tuesday night. He was um, he was actually going to try and get him Tuesday night, but it was going to be midnight for or when you got there. Um,
That's
uh,
wild.
Michigan PE. It was that quick. Yeah, it was that quick of a decoy. On
Thank
on
God. Thank God.
on Facebook, I am not used to 2 day turnaround. Usually, it takes a while. It takes a lot of back and forth. He was not demanding for pictures. He wasn't like he volunteered that he molested this child way too easily.
It's cause he's got away with that so long, and he's
It
comfortable with it or
yeah
something.
it has to be from what he's saying. I still haven't seen the video. I'm still waiting on Gideon to send me the video. Um, yeah, it. I believe he's been abusing her for roughly 2 years.
God.
Um, I chatted with the mom last night. I told the mom that I would make the chat logs available to her if she wanted to see them. She said absolutely. I want to see them. I want to know how to help my daughter when she's ready to talk.
Mhm.
Now, in my opinion, that's a brave ass mom. You know,
Mhm.
a mom who's willing to put herself through that. Because I mean, I told her, I said, "Are are you sure you want to read these?" I said, "Because I just went through them to redact his member out of the pictures, so she didn't have to see that." And I said, like, I just reread these. This is going to be extremely hard for you to read.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm a fairly seasoned decoy. I had a hard time reading them again.
Wow.
Like he detailed
Because
what he detailed what he did to her.
so much detail because he has possibly been doing this for at least what 2 years with this. My God, man,
Yeah.
that's what kind of crosses my mind.
Yeah,
Um,
so the 12-year-old that he's been abusing, I don't know if she's been abused as long, if she's been abused longer, if it started at the same time. I don't know if he abused them together. I don't know if either of them know that the other was being abused. Um, Thank you very much, Call Me Hitler. I had to throw that in just for you.
call me Hitler.
Um, yeah, like there's so many unknowns as of yet. As far as I know, he has not officially been charged yet for anything to do with the children. Um, he's only been charged based on my chats. I also have not seen if he's been charged with any child porn yet. He claims to have. Sorry, guys. He claims to have pictures and videos of the 9-year-old.
Jesus.
Um,
That the one he was actually the other
the
one he was actively abusing possibly.
the no, the younger one that I knew about.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, um, part of me wants him to take a plea deal to save these children from having to testify against him.
Mm. God, you don't even think about on that end of stuff. We don't
Yeah,
really step back and think about that. They're gonna
this
have to face their monsters again.
this is so
Hopefully,
much. Yeah, this is so much different than a regular child pred cases where they had CP or CSAM and they got caught, because those, they go to trial, no child has to testify against them, and that's how it will be for the chat logs. But when it comes to being charged in Jackson Parish, where he was living and where he did the assaulting, um, there's a chance that those children may have to testify
Mm.
if it goes to trial. Um, some places don't offer plea deals to pedophiles. So if they don't offer him a plea deal and it just goes to trial,
Oh, good question, Sherm. Does that
that's
become
you know what, that's a really good question, and I don't know the answer to that. Um, the the source that I was talking to, um, she told me that she's going to be talking to the detective today to let them know about the additional victim. Um, I told her that I would like to post the chat logs redacted, obviously, for the child's protection and the family's protection. Um, but I said, if you don't want me to do that, I'll respect that. And she says, no, I want that out on every platform that it can get out on. I want his name out there. I want people to know because I'm sure there's more victims.
wow? And that's what I mean. Do you think there is more victims? I know there is. What, the two? Do you think there's more even beyond that?
I do. I do. I believe there's more.
So
Um,
he is. So you. So he is beyond a monster. He is
oh, yeah.
beyond.
Um, call me glitter. They are old enough to testify. One of them is 9. One of them is 12. And I know for a fact that the 9-year-old has already had a forensic interview. Um, I, I don't know if APP is in here still or not. She's gonna bust my balls anyway. But I had a chance to talk with her, and I I told her how proud I am of her for having the courage to tell the police officers everything. Um, yeah, she's an amazing little girl. I'm telling you. Um, I had the opportunity to talk with her, and that started out because when I was talking to the shut up, fuck you, Sabrina. That's what I gotta say. I had a chance to talk with the mom, and um, the mom asked the daughter if she had anything to say, and out of nowhere she said thank you very much, or thank you so much, and I I melted. I was no good. Um,
Wow.
I've I've never had that happen before. I've
It's not touched you. I mean, I'm sure it has touched you helping these children and these families, but it's not been to this type of
a-
um
absolutely, like bad grandpa. I found out that he had in fact done something to one of his granddaughters when she was around 8 years old. Um, she's now 21. You know,
mhm.
she was almost 21 when I found out. Um,
So
and
basically the years of her being hurt, what do you think those were all off, like over with? I mean, physically hurt. I mean, emotionally, that's a whole different, or that's a whole different ball game. But with Bad Grandpa, it ended with the physical stuff. Is what I'm asking
well, yeah,
by
like
then.
the physical stuff in her words, it only happened once.
Once is too much, man.
Once is twice too many.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Um, fuck you, Sabrina, right from the bottom of my heart.
So now Sabrina's calling you a rookie, just like Sam's. Oh, God. Dougie's was asking, had a good question. Hang on. Let me find it. Dougie's is running late. Who is this? This is Mandy Storier or Decoy
No,
Mandy.
he's referring to the pred.
Okay, go ahead.
His name is Humphrey Harris. He is currently in the Washita County Jail. Um, yeah, yeah, he's
Mm.
uh, he's in there on $800,000 bond right now for talking to Mandy. Um, there's actually an article that got published. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
Right. Yeah, definitely Tams. Thank God these kids are going to be physically safe now. That is true. Now these are, I mean, these have been the I don't know what it is, but these last couple lives that me and you have done together are some of the hardest lives I've done because it's because it's I don't know what it is.
It is. I mean, like this one. I mean, we all know Baby Yoda or know
Mm,
of her. Um, she's in the same age range. Like,
mm,
I can see why this hits for you.
mm.
Um, I don't have any kids that I know of.
That you know of.
So I just posted the link to the article. Um, People, please share that around. Post it on your social medias. Get the word out there. Who knows? Who knows who this guy has affected?
I mean,
Um,
you think about it, man. He was so easily willing to talk that way with you, Mandy, and it and he would, I think he's 100% was going to do that stuff with you with your decoy. So it just
he
makes you wonder how comfortable has he been at doing this with how many different other children have been hurt.
well,
It's freaking crazy. It's crazy.
yeah. APP.
Right here,
The
definitely.
Maury Povich show doesn't exist anymore, so you know it's probably not going to be my kid that's getting revealed. I mean, and if so, I'll just tell her, like, you know what, you slept with so many other guys that, asking who the kid is, who's the father is like opening a can of beans trying to figure out which one's going to make you fart.
Hey,
Um,
can you put the? I'm sorry to ask this. Don't mean to interrupt, but can you put the that article? Can you put it in the private chat?
oh, sorry, yeah. Just 1 second here. I just posted it again there for people.
Oh, here we go. Hang on. I'm gonna try to um copy. I'm gonna post it in the chat. There we go. Surely, hopefully, y'all be able to click on that.
Um, they should have been able to click on it when I posted it, but I don't know.
It's hard to tell. How much to interview OPP? Uh, Maybe one day, 80. I promise. I promise. That's slowly coming. Hopefully, so sweet. I didn't know we could post links here. Um,
You can post links if you're a mod.
Real life victims makes it a million times worse than chat logs and decoys. They need to be a slow death penalty. Yeah,
100%.
I agree with
Um, yeah.
you. It's just really sickening what this person monster. He's not a person. This thing has done to these children. It is. I don't know. Hang on, let me check my Discord real quick.
Yeah, 103 Alex. That is nuts. 3 years probation for Dominic is I'm almost speechless.
Hang on, okay. I was able to read the article, Louisiana. Pathetic. Is this a silent up? No, this a silent update?
It is MMDE. You have to pay extra for sound.
Definitely.
Not that you heard me say that.
They don't deserve to be allowed to be parents. I appreciate hearing Mandy talk on just how complicated these situations can be for real victims. A lot of times you'll see people throwing shade at a family members for not reacting. How sad people think that they should, as mom to one. It's not that easy to seek justice, but also protect child's mentally and emotionally.
Yeah. Um, like these like I'm told that his family is most of his family is standing behind him on this.
Oh, dude, his
Yep.
family members.
Yep. Some are not, but most are.
So you telling me that he can grape at least two people, two children, and then or SA two children, then talk to a decoy trying to and still the family is like, oh, we oh
Yeah.
my god, it's still want to
Yep.
be on his side.
Yeah, and I mean, again, the video
That's
hasn't been
outrageous.
the video hasn't been released yet. So, um, it's honestly not a surprise yet. The family hasn't seen his admission to it. Um, even when they see the admission, they're probably still not gonna fully believe it. Um, there, I mean, denial is not just a river in Egypt.
Mhm. It's
You know,
crazy.
people will be in denial for quite a while over this. Um, even um, his ex told me she was with him for 18 years, and she had no clue, not a clue that he was like this.
Two toddlers to 5-year-old boys and produce what CP with them?
Uh,
Hold up. 80 said something on my kick. I'm not. I'm trying to kind of look and see what they were saying. And I just want to give a thank you, Damask, for the 10 hype and for the 10 hype. Whitey Fisher Bottom, thank you for um the 50 coins or what, and thank you for the other 50. I do appreciate it very much, y'all. Thank you all. Just
yeah,
wanted to
I
say
mean,
that.
like the the like this girl's mom, like the younger one. I haven't been in touch with the older one's mother, but the younger one's mom, she's very much on board with getting her daughter therapy, um, and doing whatever it's going to take to help her get through this. The mom did tell me that she was a childhood victim herself, not of the same guy.
Oh my god. Okay, let me I'm sorry. I'm going to pull that article up just to put it on screen, if that's
Sure, yeah,
okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
Just to at least show his face, man. That's
The funny thing is, I wrote the article for them.
look at this motherfucker.
they just changed a couple little things. But yeah, that's the guy right there.
That's the monster, man. That's a. Oh,
I will tell you though, with lips like that, he's gonna be popular in jail.
former Chattanam resident arrested on indecent behavior with a juvenile. Oh my god!
Um, Dirty Chez, yes, this is the one that Gideon caught on Wednesday of last week.
Thank God. I mean, thank God for Decoy Mandy, and thank God for Gideon for being able to get this freaking monster this quick. Thank you
And
all.
and thank Opal for finding the mom. If
Oh yeah.
um, if he hadn't have confessed to it, Gideon was going to go from there straight to the mom's house and talk with her,
Mm.
and then offer to take her with him to go to the police station to file a police report. But either way, he was going to the police station to file a report. Fortunately, Humphrey acted a little bit like a man and took accountability, um, and told the police what he had done. I don't know if he confessed about the second child or if it was just the first one, the younger one. Chatham is in Louisiana. It's southwest of West Monroe, where Duck Commander's from.
Oh shit.
So yeah, he was actually caught in the town, like around the corner from Duck Commander. For those who watch Duck Dynasty.
I used to watch it a little bit, but you kind of grow out of that. Oh, this is a Gideon catch. I don't know. Alex needs to release a demonics video. What
Dominic's.
Dominix?
Alex has released Dominic's video a while ago. That was late 2023.
Mm, sheesh. Damn.
Well, I'm
That's
telling you, like he's gonna make a pretty good prison wife. Those lips.
We can always pray for that. I mean, these. I don't even want to
Yes.
call him a person, man. That's not a person.
So Michigan PE, yes. Alex was live for the call for this one. Gideon did call Alex during this catch.
Hmm. Oh, it is right. That is right. I hope he does release. Hope Alex kind of releases that some way. That is like a.
Alex doesn't have that anymore. He took it down. I
Mm.
asked him.
Oh, you don't have it in if it's back up or anything.
He doesn't. I do, but he doesn't.
Oh, do you have this? Do you have this
I
where
do.
he? Do
I do. Yeah.
you need? We need to. Well, you need to. I'm not telling you what you need to do, but I think a lot of people really want to really take a better look at what Alex was doing during this.
um, I may post that to my locals. Um,
Definitely do.
I will at some point post the chat logs for this on my locals. This is this one's disturbing. Um, I I'm probably going to check with some others on this before I release them, um, just because of what he claims to have done with the girl. Um, yeah, it's extremely difficult to read. Cody Dominic, I think, was from Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken.
To answer to Call Me Glitter, I haven't ever talked to Gideon, but he would be welcome here
Hold on, what was the question? Why isn't Gideon trying to get on the Shortbus channel? Because
for interview. It's
because
the short
Gideon's got
bus.
like 12 million followers. I don't think he really needs the.
No,
I don't think he really
maybe
needs the exposure. Um, yeah.
But he's welcome here. Gideon's welcome here, and I would.
You know what? Gideon is such an amazing guy. Um, yeah, I I absolutely love working with Gideon. Um, he is one of the most down to earth, respectful people that I have ever talked to.
Oh, so you can't. And I've heard that you're not the only person that's told me that about him. Um, Gideon wants to be. Now I don't know about friends with Shortbus, but he's welcome here. And I've, like I said, man, if you ever wanted to do whatever, I'm down. Whatever. What if I can help him, just like I
Yeah.
would Alex or any other decoys. So,
Um. So yes, Sabrina Dominic is the babysitter Pred from PA.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is right. Oh my God, the oh, I'm trying. Yeah, the babysitter Pred.
Yeah. Yeah. He worked for Care.com.
Another monster.
Yeah. Um. Beth, I'm not really sure what more we can do. I know that we had around $130 in donations the last time Shortbus and I went live and talked about this. All of that money was sent directly to this girl's mom. Um, I made a donation myself to the girl to like for her to get something for herself. And yeah, I told her that we have an amazing community that wanted to chip in to help however they can with getting some help for this child. Um, I'm telling you, she is an amazing little girl. Um, my wife and I picked up a stuffy for her at Build a Bear, and we sent it down. She's going to be getting it tomorrow. Um, her mom is going to send me a video of her opening it, and she said, "I don't know who's more excited, uh, me or her."
Oh,
So
I mean, I
yeah,
really do hope us as a community and um, or not even just. I mean, just like how you've helped her, and I hope if her mother comes into this community, which I know our community isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I just hope she knows that if she ever, um, I mean, we're what I'm trying to say is if she ever come to this community, I know there's people out here in this community that would do what they could to
mhm,
help people. You know
hundred
what I'm saying?
100%. I don't know all of the details, but I do know that Gideon does plan on um, personally helping the mom to make sure there's funds there to get her daughter help.
Mhm. Definitely, and that's so important. Her being young and that happening to her, I do think. I mean, it's a lifetime. But he gave her a life sentence when he did that with her, and it may take a lifetime for her to, I mean, to be able to live with it. Who knows how? I'm sure
For
she
sure.
was going to be resilient. I mean, it's. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's very freaking sad.
Yeah. Um, Milliken Turtle is the girl set for Christmas. I don't know for sure. I would say very likely. Um, I know how much I sent them. I don't really want to disclose it. It's not important. Um, but yeah,
Oh, I mean, I know we hope that for her.
yeah.
Everyone in the child's life is also a permanent. That too, Hobbit.
You know what, since that is so true. My wife and I sent or included some letters in the package for them. We both wrote the child a letter, and we both wrote a letter to the mom and one to the family. Because you know what, 100%, this is not something that only affects the child. This affects the whole family.
Mm,
Um, this whole family is left wondering who they can trust.
exactly.
You
Who
know,
would
this.
I mean, really, who could you trust after something like this happens? You wouldn't want to. I mean, me personally, I know enough not to trust nobody with my kid. At the same time, I don't know I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead. It's just rough.
No, it is. You know, like this. I I have to be careful how much I say because I don't want to say something that could theoretically reveal who the victim is. I want to be very careful to protect her identity.
No, we
She
do not
doesn't.
want to know that.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve to be identified. But basically, because of the familial situation, um, and the living arrangements and whatnot, that like this guy was with his ex for 18 years, and his ex had no clue,
Wow.
like not even an inkling.
Well, does what Humphrey? Does he have
Yeah,
any kids?
no,
That
no, he doesn't.
thank God, thank
Yeah.
God.
Whitey Fisterbottom, Mandy, have you ever almost lost control over your emotions regarding these cases? No. Um, yeah,
You said
I
no, and then you said yeah.
no, I mean no. I if I were to ever even get close, I would put my phone away before I would do something that would compromise a case. Um, I know how important the chat logs can be to either prosecuting a case, or if it's in a state where they can't use chat logs, I know how important it is to maintain trust with that pred. Um, I am not going to do anything that would cause them, like, that would jeopardize the case or jeopardize their trust.
Mhm. I'm gonna tell you right now, Mandy, and I I know some of the other stuff that that you've done behind the scenes, man, and just like the guy in Tennessee, you got a conviction yourself off of just chat logs, civilian chat logs in Tennessee, and you're
Mhm.
like, dude, you are one of the top decoys out there. I'm not putting nobody else down or anything like that, but from my eyes looking at this, you are one of the best decoys out there. There's other really great decoys, but for me, you're one of the best.
You know what? I appreciate that.
And there's other great decoys. I'm just saying. And there's Sabrina's one of the best. Brandon's one of the best.
You
Freaking
know what?
decoys.
The way I would put it is that I work with an amazing team.
Mm,
Um, and I have learned something from almost every decoy out there, whether they're newer than me or whether they've been decoying longer than me. Um, you know, I'm always trying to learn a new technique, learn a new trick that is going to help um, do this. You know, um, I listened to Sabrina and listened to Sammy for quite a while before I ever picked up a phone to decoy. Um, if like I've had others that have asked, how do I decoy? I want to get into decoying, and I just told them, you know what, you need to go back and you need to listen to some of this. You need to tune into Sabrina's channel. You need to tune into any reliable, good decoy that shares their stuff online, because you listen to how they decoy and you're going to learn how to do it.
Hmm. That's true. Let me answer this for Whitey. I know I haven't, and no, Whitey. So I just wanted to let them know about that. So,
So anyway, Sabrina
oh,
wants Tristan to come out.
oh,
So,
here we
you know,
go. Here we go.
like she's just going to be sitting there just ready to piss her panties. Um, yeah, she's just so excited.
Chug, you don't get her too excited, honey.
Oh, stop that silly
I
goose.
know, I know. Here we go.
Um, Whitey Fisterbottom, this MF could rake a lawn with his teeth. Those aren't his teeth, dear. Those are his lips. Um, I I swear he licked his lips right before that picture,
Oh,
because there's so much glare off of them lips. I mean, he got DSL. I'm telling you, he's got DSL, and that
I
is
have
why
had.
he
Go ahead.
that's
Go
why
ahead.
he's going to be so popular in prison.
I have a question for you, Mandy. You may not know who this is. I might have actually asked you. Do you know who Decoy Aho is?
Ahoy?
Ahoy.
No, no, I don't.
Oh, okay. I just wondered.
So hopefully, Mama, yeah, if you look really closely at that picture, that's not his teeth. That is his lips.
Let me see what. Let me see what.
You know what, MMDE? If if that was a glory hole and he was on the other side and I didn't know it was him, you know,
Oh, did you know I helped Aaron today, Mandy?
no, I didn't.
Yeah, I got to do a call. Tammy, not me, but Tammy got to come in, honey. She had to talk to that guy, honey.
Oh my goodness, that is just so fantastic.
I know, honey. I think. Hey, I want to say hi to Marky, and I think that I saw somebody up here that asked what we were talking about. Cody Miller.
Yeah.
Do you want to give a brief overview for anybody that's came in late?
Brief overview. This guy molested two kids in real life, was planning to meet up with a 12-year-old and her 9-year-old sister. He met Gideon instead, and he's now sitting in prison on 800, sorry, in jail on $800,000 bond.
Mm, still not enough, but it'll work.
Yeah.
Fantastic. First looking dark now. Boozy lips. Many. Would you do him in a glory hole?
I wouldn't be doing anything with the glory hole to begin with, so.
He definitely going to prison. I hope he goes. I hope he goes to prison. Gideon is not the 12-year-old girl these uh monsters fantasize about. That's true.
No, he's definitely not. Nor am I. Um, so the irony of this situation is that I was decoying as a 12-year-old and her 9-year-old sister, and he has two real victims that are 12 and 9.
Wow.
Yeah, except I didn't know about the 12-year-old, and I wasn't 100% sure on the 9-year-old, the
That is
age, or yeah.
like even my 70-year-old mother in law gets lips injections, even though she is extremely wrinkles because she's tanned all her life. Mm. This is
Yeah.
just locals lost Aaron's live stream file after connection was lost. Oh wow,
Wow. He should still have the static cam though.
that's that just like man. Locals, I'm gonna say this, and locals has been going. It seems like they're making a lot of mistakes here lately. I don't know if they're just not updating their stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. See locals. Where's it? Boomers? Oh, that is true. That's a good question, Dirty.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good question too, because you know, I mean, Aaron admits that he's tech tarded, so
mhm. Including Tommy's convo.
Tammy's convo.
Tammy. Oh, Tammy. It looks like Tommy to me. From way. Oh yeah. Well, possibly. Unfortunately, hopefully he still be on the static. So as long as the guy is arrested and stuff like that, and they got the evidence to put him away, I'm not too concerned about me being on the final thing. As long as they get this monster, because the guy that Aaron caught today was a monster. I wouldn't say is possibly not as bad as this Humphrey, but still, he's abusing children because he's watching C Sound.
Dirty Chaz. Aaron, bless his heart, I wouldn't trust him to preheat my oven. I'll tell him when I'm talking to him tonight.
um, was he arrested? Wait, I asked him about. Hang on, he said there would be some about an update. They took him to the station. I guess the police took him to the stations, but we will update locals as soon as uh, there is an update. Is what Aaron had told me earlier today.
Yeah.
So,
Happy days, Aaron's 46.
big shout out to Aaron, and dude, he's Aaron is awesome.
Yeah, Aaron and Sabrina are both 46. They're both old as dirt.
Sam's, how old is Sam's?
39.
Oh,
Or,
he's old too. He's
he's
old too.
he's 38 or 39, but he's a grandpa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he's also a rookie. Where is
Oh
Sam?
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's like extremely rookie.
Definitely.
And Zippity, God help us, Zippity. Like, I'd need an abacus to figure out Zippity's age.
Yeah.
Dirty Chez, yes, Sam's is a grandpa.
Hmm. I know Boots is now. Has anybody heard you can Botox your balls to get the wrinkles out? I think.
Yes, I did hear that. It's pretty nuts.
Oh, oh,
Did you
oh,
get it?
yeah. It took me a few moments, but I got it. My God, I got it.
Yeah.
I got
No,
it.
it's pretty nuts.
Oh, oh, oh. You're pretty nuts. Botox. I mean, seriously, if you can, I mean, I know this is all subject from what we was talking about. Would you ever? I mean, like, if you ever got really old, would you ever do that, Mandy? To say, "Oh my testicles are too wrinkly." Would you ever literally take Botox for that?
Who the fuck cares? Like, I ain't showing it off to nobody, unlike these creeps.
Oh,
Like,
let's say you have a significant other, and
sni-
oh,
sni-
honey, I mean, I don't. I mean, uh,
significant other? Like,
yeah,
significant? Or significant?
significant. I can't talk. You know, I'm from the South. Come on now, significant
So,
other, and they say, "Oh, honey, your balls are just too wrinkly. Can you get some Botox in them, honey?"
and you know what I'd say?
Yeah, baby.
There's the door. May the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you.
Could you imagine them put? Oh, dude.
No, I couldn't. You know, like I mean,
Come on now, Mandy. Come on, don't.
you know what? Like honestly, I had somebody ask me what it's like to walk around with that. Actually, my wife. Um, I like she asked me like, so you can really sit on them? I'm like, yeah, you can pinch them. Like it kind of hurts. Like, and she said like, how do you walk around with those? I'm like, well, I don't really have a choice.
You
She
know,
well,
you
no,
know
hold
what I
on,
did? Okay,
hold
go.
on. Like, she asked what it's like, and I said, well, if you really want to know, it's like having a purse that never matches your outfit.
That's true. Oh, you know what I did? After so long, how what helped mine, Mandy? I started doing Botox injections. I'm sorry. It helped them shrink up. Okay, let's move off this. We've done off Botox. I'm
So in other words, you're taking them from prunes to plums.
Yes. How did we get on this? Oh, this is a nutty situation. This is a nutty life. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Dirty. Oh, it sucks. I was gonna say something, but I can't do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I mean it hurts. Like it hurts when you sit on them things.
I've heard a story. This is okay, and I don't know if I should tell this story or not. My dad told me a story about one day. He's older. He's like in the 70s. I don't know if I should say
Are
this
you
or not.
are you gonna be okay or what?
Yeah, it I guess you just got to know my dad. This like cracked me up. But he went to the bathroom and he was going to use the bathroom, and
And he
somehow,
sat down and he said the water's cold.
oh no, 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 somehow his scrotum somehow got up under the thing, and got up under the lid. You got the lid, but his man things were up under that in the toilet, and he had help. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's what he told me. I swear to God. Okay, go ahead, Mandy. I'm done. I'm done.
I don't
I
know
just
that I
can
have anything to
imagine.
say after that. Like I all I can
Oh,
say is that I stinking well wish they'd come out with like a toilet bowl water heater. Because I'm telling you, gravity's not doing us any favors.
no, it's not. No, it's not. Definitely, we need to get back. Okay, I'm focusing now. Oh, let's focus. I'm focused.
I don't know, Cody. This has gone nuts.
But you know what? You know, you got to find some type. With a lot of this dark stuff that we deal with, you all mostly deal with, and with bring a little
Mama Yoda
levity
bus
to
just showed up at the wrong time.
it. What? Oh God.
You in trouble now.
Yeah, that's my
So,
ass.
just to
I'm joking.
recap for Mama Yoda bus, um, we were just talking about how my wife and I were talking about pinching the bits. Like sometimes if you're not careful when you sit down, you can pinch them, and it hurts quite a bit. And she asked how I walk around with those things, and I'm like, well, I don't really have a choice. She asked what it was like, so I told her that it's kind of like having a purse that never matches your outfit.
What are we talking about? Oh, come on now, dirty. That's low. Okay, I think I'm ready to wind down.
But
It's been an hour, but
yeah,
go ahead.
so
Go ahead.
to to what Shortbus was just saying, um, when when we talk about all this dark stuff, um, most of us decoys anyway. I don't know about the catchers. I don't know about anybody else. we usually like to have a good laugh about something, um, usually off color, um, because it 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 helps take our mind off of um, the the depravity that we deal with.
Mhm.
Um, if yeah,
I
if
think Tam's right here. Back to the subject we were talking about. Everyone, about what we were talking about. Everyone, please keep those kids and that mom in your daily prayers. I agree with that 100%.
100%. It's not just one mom. Like
Mhm.
the two victims are not siblings.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh my
so
god.
yeah, there's more there's more than one family affected by this, or one immediate family.
Literally destroying children. I mean, that goes beyond I'm destroying. I don't know, man. It's
It it
disgusting.
it does. It goes so much further than that, because these kids, not only do they have to live with what has just happened to them, but like you think of, a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old. Eventually, they're going to be in relationships. You know,
Mm,
if even if they had counseling or therapy or whatever resources are made available to them, when they get to that point that they're going to become intimate with their partner, at whatever stage of life that is, there's always going to be this lingering shit in the background. There's no other way to put that. That
mm,
trauma is always going to be in the background.
trauma.
And you know I feel for these kids that they're going to have to go through that. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Mhm.
Because I guarantee you, the first time that they go to do whatever with whatever partner they're with,
Oh yeah.
there's going to be some feelings that come up with that. There's going to be some shame, there's going to be some guilt, there's going to be some hesitation, there's going to there's going to be something. And I pray not only for these kids but their future
Wow.
partners, that their future partners are understanding. And like, my my wife doesn't hide it. She was in a very abusive relationship. She was raped by her husband on more than one occasion.
Jesus.
Um, and I mean, yes, you can be raped by your spouse. If you're not
No is no.
willingly, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're married or not. No is no. And you know, I had to be, and I still do. I have to be very careful how I act, how I touch her, how I, like, even if we're just having a conversation and I get upset about something. I mean, we've honestly never fought, but
Mm.
sometimes I'll say something, and just the way that it came out, it's it just takes her back.
And I do think probably sometimes it's not even your fault the way it hits her is because by what the previous uh relationship happened,
Hmm.
it triggered her into like reliving that, possibly a PTSD type situation also.
Exactly. And I'm very fortunate that she is able to communicate that with me and talk about it and say, you know what, when you said that, this is what it did to me. And
That's a strong woman too.
absolutely.
She's
But you know
strong.
what, but I encourage that, because if I say something to her that triggers her some way or hurts her in some way, I want to know what I did so that I know what not to do or how to avoid doing that in the future. Because, I mean, she's my wife. I love her. I'm not gonna do anything on purpose that would hurt her or traumatize her. So, that's, I mean, again, open communication, adult communication.
Mm. And I read this right here. Hopeful Mama says I'll probably be single the rest of my life from abuse as a child, and also this Mrs. Ann or whatever Shelby Ann said it never goes away. Speaking about what we was previously talking about.
Yeah, it's it's definitely hard, and unfortunately, people that have been victimized, they have to make themselves vulnerable in order to try
Mm,
and trust. And just a second, I'm just reading that. A lot of men say it was me, so don't take it out of me. And you know what? I feel that, hopefully, Mama, because I say the same thing to my wife, but there's a caveat with that, that um yeah, it wasn't me, so don't take it out on me. But at the same time, it's, tell me when I do something that triggered you, so I know how to change.
mhm. I
You know,
get that.
um,
That's called
like
love, man. You
it.
ready? Willing to if something triggers, like even with me, if I trigger something in mama uh mama what am I trying, mama buns or
Mommy Yoda
whatever,
bus.
yeah, mama Yoda bus,
Let's just say your wife. It's
yeah,
easier.
my wife, yeah, it is. I just try to say by screaming, but anyway, if any, if I did something to trigger her into was like that, I would steer away from doing that. But but it's open communication that could possibly allow me not to keep doing the same thing.
Exactly, and you know what? If people can't handle adult communication and can't handle, like, open communication like that, where you say, you know what, when you said this, it did this to me. If if you can't take that as constructive feedback and say, you know what, I never thought of it that way. I didn't mean to make you feel like that. You know what? Next time I'll try to reword it, or you know think of a different way to do that. Before my wife and I got married, in fact, like, we weren't even engaged yet. We were just dating, and I told her, I said, look, we need to have a talk. We need to figure out how each other communicates, because that's the only way that this relationship's going to work, is if we learn how to communicate with each other, because I'm I'm very blunt. I know that shocks you.
No, no, not you,
Um,
Andy,
no,
not
like,
you.
I'm very blunt, and if you don't want to know what I'm thinking, don't ask, because yeah, it's just going to come out. And likewise, if I ask her what, like, what she's thinking, is because I want to know.
Mhm.
And I told her, I mean, like, straight up, if I don't want to know what you're thinking, I'm just not going to ask.
Come on, MMD. He says, "What's the difference between your wife and your job? After 5 years, your job." God, come on, MMD. We're being adults here, MMD.
Oh no, MMDE. Do you know what the biggest killer to a woman's sex drive is? Wedding cake.
Oh, well, I think I need to end this. Y'all, I'm gonna. I hope everybody have a blessed night. Thank you for being to the short bus.
No, I mean, like, in all seriousness, like, I think this whole world would just be better if people learned how to be friggin' adults and have adult communication.
I can see.
Um,
See that.
You know, like Serum said, I fight 100% fair, which is why I always lose to her. You know what? I've been able to say to my wife when she was in one of those moods, you know what? You're being bitchy. We'll talk later.
Hmm. I ain't trying to
And
get. Oh well, let me ask you a question, Mandy. Mandy, what do you think of Whitey?
I don't really know Whitey, so
Whitey Fisher Bottom. He said he just wants to know what do you think of Whitey? I mean, I'm just asking for him.
I mean I don't know. It's mighty white of you, but
That'll work. It's okay to be wrong, even if you're right.
you know what? There here's the question: do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
I'd rather be happy.
Because if you're gonna if you're gonna right fight, then you're gonna be miserable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my wife has looked at me and said, "You know what? You're being unreasonable, and we'll talk later." I feel bad for your wife, MMDE.
Oh my god.
If
Oh,
it, I'll say if
calm
cheater
down.
one if cheater one wasn't into little kids, I'd say tell your wife to call cheater one.
What the? Okay, I'm think I need to wind this down, Mandy. It's
Yeah,
awesome to have you up here, and yeah, definitely. Oh, don't be doing that. Wait, but I appreciate you coming up here, Mandy, and I've given this updates, and definitely anybody that hears this and listens to it later or whatever, please send prayers to these family and the people affected by it because um
absolutely. These
it's
th-
very very sad situation.
exactly these kids and these families are going through it right now. Um, you know, there's moms, aunts, everybody who are down on themselves right now. They're blaming themselves and they're wondering, where did I go wrong? Where did I fail? Like, how did I not see this? How did I not protect them? And that's so not the case. These these moms, aunts, grandmothers, whoever, they didn't fail them.
Hmm.
These predators are so good at hiding in plain sight.
Hmm. You're
So
exactly you are right.
yeah, like these family members did not fail these kids. They are they are stepping up now and doing everything that they need to do. They didn't fail them.
Mm. You
So
matter, Shug. Yeah, definitely. Everybody matters. Even when you don't think you matter, and you can. I don't
like
know.
you matter to somebody. I mean, it's not me, but you matter to somebody.
Mm, that is true. That even when you don't think you have somebody, you still matter because there's people that do care and they're out there.
Yeah. So anyway, please, if i- if you have kids at home, check their devices, hug them,
Mhm,
tell them you love them. Don't leave it to, well, they know I love them. No, you know what? Tell them you love them.
mhm.
Hold them close because this shit's real.
You're
And
100% right.
it's these families, I'm sure, all said to themselves, "Yeah, it won't happen to my family because everybody, like, I trust everybody around me." Well, yeah, we see how that
Yeah,
works.
well, yeah,
But
definitely. And I do think that open communication between kids and the adult is like very important because you just think this guy could have told one of them, I'm gonna hurt this or do this or
yeah,
this will
like
happen.
Exactly. Children need to know that there are no such thing as secrets from your parents. There's, no matter what they come tell you, they're not going to be in trouble. That nothing bad is going to happen. That they can trust them with this information.
Mhm. But that
It's
is not their fault.
yeah,
None of this is the child's fault.
and in my letter to this girl, I made sure she knows, like, this is not your fault. Like, sometimes adults make bad choices, and that's not your fault that he made bad choices.
Mm,
You know,
it's not.
and like, when I was on the phone with her and her mom, I told him, like, if this goes to court and I get subpoenaed, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be there and I'm going to fight for her.
Mm.
You know, she's she, she's worth fighting for. That
I do
family
think
is,
oh, go ahead, go ahead. I was gonna say I
that
do think there's a whole community that was gonna be there with her.
oh, 100%. Um, if it does go to trial, I hope that the judge allows these children to give their testimony in camera, so not in front of the predator. Um, I don't think that it's fair to put these kids through that, knowing what he did to them.
Mhm.
Some
You know,
some
and that's
cases they
something we don't
yeah.
think about, you know, still even with that situation that the you know, with just like glances and looks and stuff, and the child just don't may not know that, you know, he's not gonna be there, or he, just give him a glance and it like triggers the child or whatever and be like, "Oh my god, he's gonna do this or that to me uh tonight," or
Yeah,
next time he sees me.
yeah, I think that they need to make a provision for these children, whether it's having him in a secluded area where he can still hear, but he can't see them, they can't see him. Um, yeah, like they need to be protected from this. I can't even call him a man. This monster.
Mhm.
Um, do monsters exist? Yeah, 100%. So
But it's humans.
So yeah, please, check your kids' devices. Make sure you've got open communication with them. I've said this a number of times. You know what? Right now, you don't need to be their friend. You need to be their parent. They don't need a friend. They got friends.
Mhm.
Um, there will come a day when you can be your child's friend. Um, I consider my parents friends. I'm in my mid 40s now. When I was 13, they were not my friend. And my parents always told me, if I ever have to choose between being your friend or being your parent, I'll be your parent every time,
Mm.
even in my 40s. So you know what? Hug
All
them,
right,
hold them
boss.
close.
Yeah, I definitely do. Any last words, Mandy?
That's pretty much it.
All right. I appreciate you being here, Mandy. And if anything else comes up with any type of updates, man, and you're able to tell or whatever, man, or able to be here, I'm definitely down to doing this because exposure is part of I mean, it's a part of
And
this
and
and exposing
and
him as much as we can.
yeah, if you can post that link again for the article, um, share it out on Facebook. People share it out on Instagram. I don't know if you can share it on Instagram, but share it out on whatever social media platform you can put it on. Make sure that this guy's face gets out there. I'm sure there's other kids. There's no way that I can believe that he's not a predator with more victims than just two.
Hmm.
So
I hope he don't.
yeah,
Pray he don't because mm,
you know what? I honestly hope that he doesn't. I just don't believe that he doesn't.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell right now, but hopefully, if uh, if if he has another victim out there, I hope and pray that they come forward um, and that's how it's come
Yeah, I mean,
forward.
like I said with Bad Grandpa, his granddaughter, she was she was 20 when she came out and told her parents. Like even after he was caught,
Mm,
she didn't tell her parents. Um, I'm super thankful for Southern Belle. She made herself available um, to Bad Grandpa's granddaughter and her mom. Um, and she's done the same for this family. Um,
okay,
she's absolutely amazing, and you know it takes a village. You know, so yeah. On that note, I got to get chat logs ready for another catch coming up Saturday.
heck yeah. You be safe, Mandy. I'll talk to you later.
Indeed. All right, we'll talk to you all later. Have a good night. Be safe.
You too. I'll see you. Oh well, got some updates, and I think that's going to be it for this evening. I appreciate everyone being here. Aggressive chat logs. Everyone being here and chatting with us. I've said it 2 or 3 times now. Send prayers to that families. And I appreciate everybody being here, and thank you. And I was going to tell Taboon, thank you so much for the hell yeahs. I really do appreciate those. They help. And everybody have a blessed evening. I'm gonna end this. I'm Come on. I'm not gonna call him. I'm not gonna call him. I don't call him. I don't call him. Yeah, I already did. Call tomorrow. Yes, I will do him on kick for you, Turtle. Tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do some calls tomorrow. Uh Maybe midday or at evening time. We'll do some calls tomorrow to get rid of some of this heavy stuff because it stuff eats at you, and it can eat at you. And no, I don't call Tommy. Tommy calls me. Stop calling me Tommy. I don't call Tommy. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Everybody have a blessed evening. Bye.